Hey guys, it's Kitty, and we're doing this again. I guess that's what this is. If you suffered through my last makeup video, thank you, and I'm sorry, but we're gonna suffer again because I don't know. Maybe one of these days I'll get comfortable sitting and talking to a camera in a room by myself, but today is not that day. However, today's the day that I'm gonna rework this double rainbow purple cut crease nonsense because I don't know, it's one of my favorite looks I've done like in recent years and I updated my collection a little bit, so I wanted to use some different products than I usually do. And obviously, I needed to compulsively share that with you guys. But anyways, I'll cut the shit and everything that you need to know is definitely in the description box. Okay, so I'm starting off by doing like my actual face makeup, and I know that's not super exciting to watch, but I figured it would give me a minute to talk about this look in general. I originally wanted to make this like a Kat Von D Pastel Goth palette look, but you can see in the middle where I decide that I'm way too set in my ways as far as my favorite shadows go, so I 80% use just that palette. But yeah, so this is just prepping face nonsense. Then I go and I prime my eyes with Wet n Wild eye primer. This is the old packaging, but then I throw on washi tape because it doesn't pull on your skin as much, and if anyone tells you you're cheating by using tape, they can go fuck themselves. And to actually start my eyes, I take the NYX eyeshadow base in white because, I don't know, it's a lot more opaque than the Jumbo Eye Pencil. And then I go over that with a matte white NYX shadow. I think this one's called Whipped Cream. I know this probably seems a little bit excessive, but I don't think you guys know how serious I am about having the brightest white base humanly possible. And now that everything's prepped, I go in with my electric palette and an angled brush, and I'm using Urban to kind of shape out where I want my crease to go. It doesn't have to be perfect, and I do kind of blend it around a little, but still keep it kind of dark. This is just more so the jumping off point for the rest of everything. Then to blend that out, I'm taking Dope from the Pastel Goth palette on more of a dense blending brush and just kind of screwing around. You can, I don't know, it doesn't have to be perfectly blended at this point, but it's yet again just kind of throwing color down and figuring out what the hell I'm doing. And once that's on its way to where it needs to be, I add more Urban to darken it up. I really like how these two mix together because Dope is a little bit more blue toned than Urban is. But I didn't really like it as a focal point color, I like it more as a transition. And to start my actual rainbow, I go in with Savage from the Electric palette, and just kind of pack that into my inner corner. And then I blend that into Star, into Clementine from the Pastel Goth palette, because I forgot what order a rainbow goes in. I thought I was gonna use the green from the Pastel Goth palette, but no. Sugar Pills Acid Berry is my favorite lime green, and I couldn't not use it. And then I just kind of fill in the rest of that with Doom from the Pastel Goth palette. And then, because for me makeup is just a series of making fuck-ups work, I go back into my crease with Urban because I really didn't like how Dope looked on its own. And then I take a clean, big, fluffy blending brush and just kind of meld them together a little bit more and blend them into the white. To start doing my brows, I take the same concealer brush and the white eyeshadow base and just kind of cover up my natural brows. And to fill those in, I take a square eyeliner brush and just kind of go down the same shadows that I was using in the same order. I leave out Clementine because I blended Savage and Star together, but Otherwise, it's exactly the same thing that I did on my lid, just in the shape of an eyebrow. After that, I throw my contacts in so I can start doing my eyeliner. I use the Master Graphic felt tip. I used to hate felt tips, but this one's chisel tipped and it's really dark, so I like it a lot. I've been doing my eyeliner like this for as long as I've been wearing eyeliner, so I can't really explain it that well because it's mostly muscle memory for me. But I always just line it up with the edge of my shadow and just kinda hope I don't fuck it up too bad. And to sort of tie everything together, I take a angled brush and I go back in with Urban to line the bottom of my eye, and I usually bring it up along the edge of my shadow as well. Once that's done, I go to put my eyelashes on, and let me tell you, they can smell fear. I've done this probably literally 1,000 times, but I still can't get it perfectly on the first try, at least on my left eye. I don't know, it takes a little finagling, but it's not as hard as everyone likes to make it out to be. It's just kind of annoying. And then while I wait for the lash glue to dry, I kind of throw some highlighter on. I don't really know how to wear highlighter. This one's called 13 from Tooth and Nail. And now that my lash glue's had some time to dry, I can throw mascara on the top and bottom. This one's Miss Manga, which I think works the best for lashes. I have no idea why. And to finish everything up, I line my lips with black eyeliner because I like it better than lip liner. And I fill that in with NYX Liquid Suede in Amethyst. And then more often than not, before that fully sets, I usually end up going back in with the liner to just kind of define stuff and make a kind of ombre. Success! Hopefully that was easy enough to follow. I didn't make too much of an ass out of myself, and I didn't waste 10 minutes of your life. But I mean, if I did, let me know in the comments, and you should also let me know if you'd like to see me do more weird stuff with my face, or maybe what you'd like that stuff to be, because if it's not glaringly obvious, I have no idea what I'm doing with any of this. Like, I mean, I know what I'm putting on my face, but as far as, like, doing a beauty video goes, I don't know. I don't find my makeup to be that interesting, so I'm not sure what other people would find interesting. Anyways, everything you need to know product-wise is linked in the description box and listed off, and you can go buy it immediately, whatever, or you can not. I'm not your mom or your boss. I don't know where I'm going. But, yeah, so there's that. And if you want to keep up with more inane rambling and pictures of my face, I'm at Miss Kitty Kush on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. If you want to keep up with my art stuff, which is what the rest of my channel is, I'm under Glittergore Art on Facebook and Instagram as well. I was gonna say Twitter, but I don't no. I don't understand Twitter for that purpose, but yes. I also have a web store at glittergoreart.com. Shameless self-promotion. Yeah, I guess I'll stop now, but bye.